Do we, what elo is this, dude? I hope Kassadin dude's here. Silver, cool. All right, dude. I am a veteran Kassadin player this season, playing a lot of Kassadin. Learned him on my account with all my champs on it, and then I took it with the land climb and had pretty good results with it, and sometimes I show up with it in like high elo NA. I play him occasionally. Really strong pick right now. Really strong for solo queue. He's got some pitfalls, but we're gonna see what you do in the early game into mid, and then we will discuss. I have coached you before? Excellent. I knew your name looked familiar to me, but I wasn't sure if it was Kassadin. Good. Like that we're poking on the as soon as the queue's up. I like this. Most players won't appreciate how good it is what you just did. You just ignored. This was a cheeseburger. And he was running by lane. And he's like, hey, Kassadin. And you're like, hmm? And this guy was like, hey, you want to be a cheeseburger with me? And Kassadin's like, nah. And then just keeps farming. Because this dude is actually trying to bait you into dying too. He just shows up and gives a fuck. I love that shit. Me Ooga Kassadin, please booga. Thanks. You're facing blue buff Syndra. I don't blame you for getting bullied. Very unfortunate open. I don't think it's the end of the world at this level ever, though. I really think you should be fishing for that Q. But you elect not to. I think it's okay. Depends on how alert you were. Yeah, it's good. Reset with teleport. Nothing you can do. It's a rough lane. So you go the Propal. Thanks for the Twitch Prime sub. Make sure to sub, hype train for that guy. Also link your Discord, dude. Be a part of the community. Dude. You went back and bought personally, I would rather see you go Doran Shield, and I think you could afford a mana crystal if I'm not mistaken. Maybe not. Doran Shield boots, I don't fucking know. For more poke. I mean, I guess, dude, but I suppose if it gets you a kill, it's fine. And it's, dude, I'm harping on the wrong shit. I think you can. I think you could go either route. I would personally go Doran Shield because I always think it's safer. Being safe on Kassadin is really good. Just keeping your lane up and farming is really good long term. But I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's like the worst thing I've ever seen or anything. I just think it's not what I would do. I like your positioning here. Some people would say it's like really weak, but I think you're good because the reality is your jungle's bot lane. So just kind of let him do his thing for now. And let Syndra bully you a wee bit. And just take a chill pill. You don't know how tempted I would be to just, yeah, you did it. Good. Good, good, good. I was a little concerned that she could actually try. Did she even try? Ah, good play. Okay, I didn't see this the first time. This was good. So you went in after she missed the stun. I think that was great. Honestly, I think it was fine. She misses a stun, which means you can go absolutely ham on her. And if she tries to turn on you, you could even flash some of the damage. And she doesn't try to ult you, but I don't think you die anyway. So that was good, dude. That was sick. Waited for the cooldowns and you hopped right in. I was literally just going to slow down the replay and be like, all right, we need to wait until she uses something and you need to commit and just go in because she's too low. This is the point at which you win, but it was good. You figured it out yourself. Nice. She is retarded, bro. The early was good. I would say so. Bit of a risky shove. Oh boy, you lucked out. She actually made a smart move trying to path behind you. So, you back, TP to mid. Roa right away, she flashes right away. Yeah, your game has come a long way, brother. A lot better than when I first saw you. Now, this is the position where you start asking yourself, like, what the fuck do I do? Personally, I think you can dive her. I don't see how you can't. What I would like to see in this particular spot, you could walk up, and same thing as before, you could try to bait some abilities. Not the way I would have played it, like mechanically. Well, I'll show you what I would have done. Right here, just so you get this visual, like in the future, for future dives. The way I would have played this is I'm walking with the minions here to try to get her to leave. And then if she stays, obviously we commit to it. The only reason why I'm nitpicking you in this spot is just because I want to make sure that you understand that, like, it's for efficiency's sake. Like, you walk in, try to see if Jarvan jumps over a wall or something, whatever you need to do, and then commit. But you kind of let the minions thin out, and that's where things get a little risky. I just don't want her to wave clear the way. Like, I don't want her to remove the wave from our dive. Make her choose right away. Like, don't hesitate on that. She's so fucked. Level 8 versus level 10 Kassadin is snowballing. Like, she's done so with that much HP. And also hold the R. Lead with your other spells and then just calmly R if you need to, or then R away. Because then there's some cases where you won't even have to, like, rift walk on top of her, which is what I was looking at. I don't really like that you leave lane. here. I'm not a big fan of this. It's the same thing I tell everyone. This tower's super low, and the sooner we get this down, the sooner I can get off to a side lane and get shit done. I don't really care what my newbies are doing. I don't care if Syndra gets kills because I'm going to be massive and be able to 1v9 anyways. So I get why you are fishing, because the lanes, there's nothing you could do, but I'm more of a just stay in my lane and get swole type of dude. I don't like these roams very much. And mainly, I feel like mainly it's because even if I get stuff done, I won't feel like I can push very hard off of it. But it doesn't look like it doesn't look like we get pushed out or anything. It's just we missed some of that farm, and here we could have gotten the tower. You have flash, so you're loosening up. That's good. All right, there you derped. I don't know. Yeah, that's just a misplay. It happens. No big deal, dude. I wouldn't be too hung up on that. For me, I just, if it's me in that spot, I'm pretty sure you just go over that wall with Rift Walk. Makes your job a lot easier, and you know it's all you. Like any deaths you make as Kassadin when you're this fed is completely you, and I think you know that. And going in on Janna, I would say protect your stacks in this position more than anything, but again, it's not the end of the world. Now, what to do? Twitch kills their bot lane. I think you should be, at this point, loosen up even more now. Walk over minions. Just walk right on the side and threaten to Q. Hold your Rift Walk and just threaten to Q. Get in this guy's grill. Start zoning. Like zoning. Kassadin. Syndra goes, fuck, and has to stand here. That's what you need to do. Let this wave push and try to deny some of this XP. Strangle the enemy lane, just like fucking Dopa would in these spots. Strangle him. Can't do shit. Jarvan shows up, can't do shit. Neither him or like those two together cannot kill you. So keep it. Extend the lead now. If you're not off, basically, for as long as they're gonna keep the lane phase, in my eyes, is still going because the bot lane's still down here. So in this sort of 2-level lead, yeah, just walk over. Literally, stand in front of the minions. I don't give a fuck. You stand there and Q him in the face, and just and then you turn back just the last hit. You have, and you need to remember, you have Corrupting Pot in this spot here, and you're getting huge over this guy, and we can strangle just some more XP out of him for a little bit, and then once the wave thins, back up to tower, clear it, and then start pushing the next wave if you want. I want to zone him out. And then here we take tower. Hit the tower. Fuck that. No, 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 no. You're not scared. Walk up. Be cocky. He can't kill you. It's level 9 versus level 12. We can see that. We can see the top laner, and we know the bot lane can't just fucking pop out of thin air. It's a Janna Draven lane. So sit on the tower. Auto, W. You know, if Jarvan jumps on your head, then calmly Q, E, and then Rift Walk back. Or auto QE, then Rift Walk back. Whatever you want to do. Basically, just get this down so we can get off to a side lane, is what I'm thinking. But don't worry. Even if he full combos you, it's okay. You'll be fine. Just R away. I just want you to play... Oh, boy. So he just freaks out on you, and we heal up. What happens here? We see him on a ward. Your Rift Walk your Rift Walk is bad because it isn't very... You don't leave any room for Jarvan to make a mistake, okay? I want you to see how you play this and why it's kind of silly. So, watch what's about to happen. Leading with Rift Walk is bad. You were fine. Everything about what you did here was okay. This is one of those situations where you can punk newbies because they don't understand how Kassadin works. So what you do, sit, you're gonna you know Q E, or I'm sorry, you're gonna W Q E him real quick, right? He's gonna be slowed. You're gonna walk back. All right, and then once he ults, then you Rift Walk. See, the reason why you don't leave him any room to make mistakes. Newbies always make mistakes. That's why it looks like I'm shitting on noobs when I smurf. It's because I plan for shit like this. The only way he kills you correctly in this spot is if he comes out, EQs, right? He has to auto you with, and then W, right? He has to W to slow you. He has to auto you like 4 times before he can dunk you. And I'm pretty sure if you slow him, you can just walk away and then force him to ult, and then you ult out. So because you panic and ult first right away, like you basically allow him to chain the ult towards you, and then you're stuck. So you just let him dunk, let him misplay the dunk. See, watch those like 4 autos I called out or whatever. Watch. Dunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, roughly, right? The 4 with Tiamat. You understand? So let him commit, you know, trade a little bit, let him freak out, and then just ult out, and you're smooth. It's all good, dude. This is why we do the coaching, man. Okay, so you're off on the side lane. Couple little mistakes, but I don't think it's game ending yet. Ooh. What do you see? Good lord, bro. How many stacks does fucking dude have? Not that many. This is a messy fight through and through. Don't freeze on me, please, game. Good flash by NEACE. I don't see, my issue here is I don't think the right move is chasing him, even though it's so close. I feel like he's managed to make like the perfect flash, honest to God. I think you're supposed to just turn on Jarvan here, because like he's so far gone off of this flash and we missed our damage that we're gonna have to like flash R for him. But I don't blame you for being like fuck you and just flashing after him. I think you're supposed to turn here and just kind of put the Jarvan away, because you have the damage to do so. Also, Jarvan's on a pretty big spree, but I'm not going to nitpick you too hard on this because, like I said, that NEACE flash is really good. Here, though, you're just being lazy. The EQ is very telegraphed, and you should always be trying to dodge skill shots. So, next time, don't rush. You have your R up. Don't rush. Play the fight slowly and calmly. Okay? I think that's something that you're struggling with right now, is that you're just kind of like, mash my R key. Let people checkmate themselves. Let newbies be newbies for a second. You're fed. Let the game come to you. 2 for 2 trade. I mean, I think you could get away without dying personally, but that's fine. Kassadin's definitely a KDA champ, so I want you protecting KDA at like all costs. Even if that means sometimes giving away free kills that look free. I don't know what they're doing. So death cap instead of Lich Bane. This is what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't think it plays as well as Lich Bane does on Kassadin personally. Also, this game, I get it. You haven't had many times to be able to split push, but I would be starting to look to get off to a side lane and go it alone. Try to get some objectives down, but this isn't the worst thing in the world. But right about now, I'm probably bouncing. I mean, obviously take the free kills, but start moving towards bottom. Start moving towards bottom and making your own thing happen. Because I want to pressure the objectives. See what I mean? Like, we're just kind of A-ramming right now, and we're not utilizing our lead. What happened to us? That Draven did some damage, dude. I mean, they fucking chunked us. That's all there is to that. Yeah, he healed through it. Remember what I said, though. Protect your KDA. Be a KDA whore. Don't try to bait for your teammates quite as often without a good reason to. Also, remember what's more reliable. After lane phase, get off to the side lanes with Kassadin. It's too juicy. You're one of the only mids that can run teleport reliably and get away with it and still win at pretty much every lane. You need to get off away from the... No, you walk there. No. You walk here. This is all coming to you. There's no need to rush. This is all pushing to you. So these are gone to the minions here, and these are gone. Walk this. The whole point of splitting as Kassadin, okay, is to split with the intent to pull people to you. You'll probably, very rarely do you get to solo kill people, although it does happen. You get to kill people while you're pushing, but you are pushing the lane. Don't just spam your spells either, but you're pushing so that you have your teleport up so that you can teleport to the team fight with Kassadin. That's like your big cash cow. That's how you win as Kassadin. Right? You remember how we always do like breakdown step by step, like what we do? Your lane phase is great. You said it yourself. You played it great. After lane phase, it gets a little messy. And I think a big part of the messiness is because we haven't really worked our way into any of the side lanes yet where you're going to get the most value. You're pushing, drawing the pressure with the intent to TP to a fight that looks good. TP behind an enemy team on a ward, clean everything up, back, and do it again. That's our flow. The hard part's over. We get through lane, the hard part's done. Now we can just carry this shit. Here. This is just greedy, I think. You could have let the minions kill the tower for you when people disappear. Right. Also, Lich Bane would have made this faster, by the way. Yeah, Lichbane would have helped with that a little bit. But yeah, TPing there, ill-advised. Probably got you to the tower a little quicker than you would have liked to, because your team wasn't drawing pressure yet, and then you probably would have gotten it for free. But that's all right, dude. You're off to a great start. You will have no problems. You just gotta play a little bit more methodically in the mid-late game. The fuck? It's a big NEACE. Twitch, you sucked. It's important that we don't give away a free kill here. Yeah, I think you kind of gave it away for free there. After you got the flash, giving that up was correct, and then you wanted to regroup towards NEACE. I think some of your issues too, and I may be speculating because I've only seen one game, you did it up here where you get the NEACE flash and you feel like you have to like run it down. It's... You don't need to do that. Like, could protect your KDA a little bit more, like dial back the amount of times you chase for kills and just calmly go, I'm trading, get out of my face, like, and then just regroup and then do it again and do it again and do it again. Work people down a little bit more, because when you commit, it's over. The mini game is over. You know, the Kassadin, like, catch the Kassadin bullshit the enemy team has to do is over. So just work those rotations of the E, the Q, all that shit. Now, lane phase started off strong. You did a very good job at poking and doing the strategy pretty much to a T. And the death cap was very weird, unorthodox, and it was almost like you didn't know that you're supposed to go off to mostly the bot lane after the tower falls. Also, leaving the lane to roam, even though you're winning, I get it, but like, just get the mid tower down, ping your bot lane off, try to get your push going alone, and then just calmly push lanes down with your teleport and be ready to use that to flank while keeping yourself alive. Okay? That's what you need to do right now. The lane itself looked fine to me. It looked like traditional Kassadin, and it just looked like you brain farted after the lane phase. Like you extended some of the fights too long. Your teleports were weird. You weren't pushing as often as I would. I would have gone off to a bot lane a long time ago, ping my team away, and just start working the side lane, whether it's top or bottom, doesn't matter, and just chilling. But once you get caught on a push, or once you give your life when you don't have to, that's the game. That's basically map control over. That's what Dopa does very, very well with like the Kassadin TF stuff, and that's kind of why I've like studied up on his replays, because it's mostly. Oh, and also one more thing before we shut this replay down. When you're crushing the lane, don't feel like you've got to fucking push counter the push. You know, let the lane build towards you and just walk over minions and harass. Save your R and literally just walk over minions and harass the guy while keeping your R, so you can just zone people off a farm all day. Alright, this was good, dude. It was a very good improvement on the first replay you showed me. Alright, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed it. Like, subscribe, etc. It's NEACE, and I'm out. Peace. Crack us later.